Hey guys, we're back with another exciting video of Pegasus device, so let's get started, shall we? She stopped at the very edge of the city and looked down at her sea. An incredible distance away, strange fields beneath the city could be seen at midday. Those fields would be so much in the shadows of Cloudsville, a twig parade meant to Philly smell. Though she wasn't sure why, a segment of cloud broke away and she leaped out sharply, actually farther away from beneath her. The land of Questure stretched to the horizon. Smallest chunks of cloud drifted far away, either pace eroded from the city in the sky, or houses of Pegasus who had wished to leave dations from the floating metropolis. The ground was dark, desperate dew and purple. The distance in the horizon, a contrast that inspired her. The Phillies idea rolled in her mind, but she pushed them away. Now was not the time to be distracted. The sun was rising, and it was full. Philly had left the comfort and went by her bed to walk across the city. As the first ray of the celestial's body broke past the edge of the world, she sat down. The sun lifted from the ground when the little care celestial was doing an excellent job. Fully muzzled, Muzz, and with good reason today was the day the stone would align with the crystal empire as it rose. Not too many about to figure that fact out, but the Pegasus on the edge of her world would miss this all for the glory of the flock. There, the sun paused only for a second, for that all that could be allowed in the kingdom of Questure basked in crystalline light for that moment. The world already vibrating colors glistened in sound as the whole planet had been carved from diamonds. Philly sat for a very long time while soaking the sun's warmth in defense against the coming winter cold. It was a shadow fell over her that she returned reluctantly, thinking she should be home for breakfast before her parents started wearing the Philly. Turned her back to the complex that opened the city in stone. A orchestra of devastating played above gentle scuffling, frantic hellish peace. Attitudes descend, rows of frustrating buckets and snaps, as if the iron figment were made of glass. The exhibitors spun the room around, mailing the flames and falling sharpened nails into a vibrating cavernous of modern art. All that remained in focus was a walkway, blurring like a freight train out of hell. Boiling water liquid thunder, sheets of ice, and fragments of the conducts all ran down around her. "You're gonna be an engineer, Gentle, and that's final. But father, listen, Gentle, I understand there's an unlimited realm of possibilities for you, especially, but only family members have always ended up with some form of protractor on their flank. Yours is a graphene calculator. Don't change the subject. On the off chance you end up getting a key mark in some other field, then your mother that I will help you pursue that career no matter what. But we want you studying engineering now, so the high chance you enjoy it and our profit that you'll be prepared." "How do you know that I won't get a key mark in engineering despite the fact it'll be all I spend on my time? I can experience equestria richest proffers if I stuck my inside with my muzzle in a book collar." Stellan stuffed a hoof on the floor, kicking back from the supporting table. He stormed around the modest kitchen, slamming cabinets down, doors shut so hard they puffed into vapor. Sighing, the Philly stood from her seat, on seating folding fluids, Pegasus covered shaping the cabinets back to place. "And get off the counter, I'll fix that later." "Sorry, father." She continued to hop around the kitchen, removing the cloth fixtures of the case to the side. She mused. Damn her forehead to her mouth, thinking what. "Ha!" She dropped the window several inches and closed the fashion door over the top of it. Her father continued making his argument with his back to the Philly. Awfully to her change. Don't get a key mark. You're not supposed to do it. That's why it gets. And that's why it always been. Dad's never been tested. Almost everybody tries a myriad of activities before they find what they're made for. She continued to crease in the depths of the outer cabinets. I never checked to see if a pony was made to do a single activity for most of her puberties. Ends up being made for that particular subject. Father, I don't want to be one of that. When to find that out. Zach's horse maneuver, and you gentle for Luna's sake, stop burning the kitchen. The Major Philly sighed halfway between switching the sink and the oven. Kicking a scrap cloud from her work, she quickly pressed the two back to their original positions. Someone put a thought. You spend half your time cooking this moving one from the end to the other with the little change. You can make this room really efficient. You're not thinking about the logic of the matter. The plunging is in line with the washroom upstairs, and close to the boiler room. Lots and more utilize of gravity, not to mention the problem with moving the oven. Now you can't even get more plumbing, wiring all jumped up in the walls, and it's a nightmare to build. That's why you need to study. You don't understand a thing about proper engineering. I don't want to know a thing about engineering, Father. I don't want to work at your karate factory. Excuse, how you walked around the city just tick in all in? Isn't that what college old party is all about? Your parents passed her fluttered parents, taking no notice. His clutching muscle as she spoke, she jumped and fluttered back to her seat, continuing her story with an air of pure It thrills me, Father. The columns in the history of art entails covered into every single one. Not only the history, though, those massive pillars hold obstructions that don't give a hoot about your logics. They're there to impress, support, and intimidate with a building on. I could say I managed to catch the spirit of the flock and not it to the world, and even time some new enemies attack a course and throw the weather system. That's true, those brilliant pillars collapse and we have to stake them together again. A probability design building should focus solely on being sound and simple. Who gives a damn about how pretty it is or how poetic purpose it's supposed to hold? If I had any way to said it would be a cube in the sky, build around housing, Pegasus, and make production with the clouds are as cheap as possible. Blah, 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 blah. Corporation, you mean that black smudge in the sky that blocks the view? Silence to the swift and so hard the floor to the clouds of weather has done nothing but good for this family. It feeds us, it feeds you, it gives you the dresses you wear when you go out with your friends on special nights. It gives you the comfort and safety of this house from the storms and rains it keeps the whole country running. I'm not here for words about my work balls for me again. Do you understand? You're part of the machine, Father. That's all I eat. The cogs are grinding. I can hear the scores of rusting ground parts of the workers. And the whole factory subclaws are like a prison when you turn used to the rubble and eventually Father. I don't want to stand to be a part of it. I don't want to become just another nun in bones and teenagers. He dismissed her. I'm still talking, Father. She stood up unwilling on the board, resisting the bursting flowing of how dare you speak? I've tried around the city a million times and there's always more to say in the fucking corporation. I've seen fools playing in the parents' building and selling education teachers, teaching and learning at the same time. I've seen the economy as it moves from the front to the corporation, to the workers, to the ordinations and the families. I don't care if the pay manner compares to a factory employee. I refuse to sacrifice my freedom and creativity for extra bits a month. The streets are paved with a roar and you trot around with oil on your hooves. I want to create, I want to live, I want to be. Shout in the air, wings are filled with rage and rebellion without another word. Dropped out of their limbs, suffering far to the fume. Blasted child. Only focus on a minute tonight and not on sorrow of happiness. He sat slowly and turned towards the Christian, and that's hard, said I think. There's no changing that 7 Philly's mind. He reached to a cabinet and grabbed a glass, and paused as he found himself reach the door perfectly, rather than smacking it into it as usual. He slammed it shut, reversed once again, and yet I hear. Alright, we're gonna end the video here, guys.